fucking lost snacks upstairs.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, pretzels smell good.
And in the second part, like back to yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Say like
totally missed it.
My
paper
room was
ripping.
like, yeah, my room was K and one. We had very few. A lot of them came to Shalom Losses. They were very content. Very content.
I also meant to tell you that Jesus is delivering tomorrow, not today.
I had a hunch.
She keeps being like,
I started
I
it.
need you. And I'm like, what are we talking about?
It was great. It was great. I was just,
Pretty soon.
yeah, I was like, don't bring food here today.
And then he was like, it's like he thinks it's a school. So I was like, it's actually a Jewish holiday that we don't eat, and it's you could deliver on Tuesday. He's like, yeah, the right is synagogue, it's fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like, we're going to synagogue.
Yeah, he didn't hit me up this week. I was like, he could do a little better with these like business apps, you know.
I know. He doesn't ever hit me up.
Okay, you always hit him up?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I need to hit him up.
Fridays. That's the
Fridays,
thing. Gotta
okay.
remember. It's
All
the
right.
hardest day
All right.
to remember, in my opinion.
Yeah, name two of them, but we still have all the rest.
Hey, when did you guys get here? I didn't see you come in.
Is there a girl in a red dress? And you don't have a bear.
But I have to say, wearing clothes close to you, I never ever makes a big
Hi, Noah. Hello. You made it. How was it? Gamar Hatima Tova, everybody. Shana Tova. My name is Rabbi Pomerantz, and I brought two friends with me today. I brought Yoshi and Tikva. And they have come to say Shana Tova to every single one of you. And Yoshi has a question. His question is, does anybody here have anything they want to say I'm sorry for as we start? Tikva, do you have anything you want to say you're sorry for? Yeah, Yoshi. I'm sorry because sometimes I'm mean to you. I'm sorry. I forgive you. Mwah.
Wow.
Anybody else?
Who else wants to say, I'm sorry? Sebastian, Daddy, you got something?
I'm sorry for sometimes being a little bit impatient.
Sometimes being impatient, or a lot.
Do you all
Beautiful.
forgive him? Good. Yes, Helena.
I'm sorry that sometimes I don't listen to you and take the time to understand what you're trying to tell me. I'm sorry.
Wow. Do you forgive mommy? Beautiful. Okay. Well, let's all continue to say, I'm sorry throughout the day. And now we're going to sing a long song.
Hi, everybody. So happy to see you here with us. Sing a long song, come sing a long song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. This sing a long song with me. You know that Yom Kippur reminds us it is Atonement Day. We are sorry for the thoughtless words that we sometimes say. Everybody now sing a long song. It's a sing-along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. This sing-along song with me. Yom Kippur is a time when we can begin once again. We go to someone we may have hurt and say, hey, let's be friends. Everybody now sing a long song. It's a sing-along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. This sing-along song with everybody now. Sing a long song. Come sing along. A sing-along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. This sing-along song, a sing-along song with me.
That was beautiful. Now, I know we have in our congregation today some children who don't know how to read yet, but you may have brought an adult with you who do know how to read. So I'm going to invite all of you who know how to read to join me in this responsive reading that hopefully will be on the screen in just a moment. There are 10 days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. During this time, we try to admit our mistakes. We try to change our bad habits to good ones, and we ask God to forgive us.
Before God can forgive us, we must ask forgiveness from the people whom we have hurt. Our parents, siblings, teachers, and friends. Then we can start the new year with good feelings.
We're going to invite everybody who's able to please rise as we call to worship with the Baruch Hu.
Yalla la la la, yalla la la la, yalla la la la, yalla la la la, yalla la la, yalla la la la, yalla la la la, la la. Barechu et Adonai ha-mevorach. Baruch Adonai ha-mevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Yalla la la la, yalla la la la, yalla la la la, yalla la la la, yalla la, yalla la la la, yalla la la la, yalla la la la.
You may be seated. We join together in another responsive reading. On this day of prayer, we think about ourselves. how we feel, how we act.
Sometimes we are kind to others, but sometimes we are not.
Sometimes we are helpful, but sometimes we are not.
Sometimes we act fairly, but sometimes we do not.
We join together in singing on this most important day of the Jewish calendar. We remember some of our deeds of the past year. We think of the times we did selfish and wrong things. We know there were times when we forgot your mitzvot. We know we cannot be perfect, but we will try to do better in the coming year.
Help us, God, to correct our mistakes and to improve our behavior.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I did the things that I did that made you mad. And I'm sorry I said the things that I said that made you sad. When I saw you cry, I could not believe my eyes. I'm sorry I did the things that I did. I apologize. Does anybody know what it means to apologize? It's a big word. What does it mean, Charlie? Yes, exactly. It's to say sorry, right? Something that you want to say sorry for. I'm sorry I did the things that I did that made you mad. And I'm sorry I said the things that I said that made you sad. When I saw you cry, I could not believe my eyes. I'm sorry I did the things that I did. I apologize. I'm sorry I did the things that I did. I apologize.
We're now going to take some time to get really, really quiet so that we can listen. Our next prayer, Shema, asks us to listen to each other, to all listen together to the idea that there's one God. So we get really, really quiet and we close our eyes. And if you want, you can take 3 fingers and put them right over your eyes to help you concentrate as we pray together. Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. We'll continue with Ve'ahavta, declaring our love for God today and always. Love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down and when you rise. And bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be a symbol between your eyes. And write them on the doorpost of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise, and when you rise, and when you rise.
So there are a lot of different kinds of things that can help us feel a little bit more free. Sometimes, right, when we go outside and we're one with nature, we can feel really free when we breathe in the fresh air, maybe when we hear a favorite song. But something that makes me feel really free is when I can just dance, when I can hear good music and dance however I want. So I'd love to see if my little friends who are here, can you stand up and show me your favorite dance that makes you feel really free? Show me.
Woo!
What makes you feel free? Woo! Ooh, I see some spins, I see some arms. Awesome. Our next prayer is a prayer of freedom, celebrating that we are free to be together, free to be here in synagogue, free to dance how we want, free to learn, and free to love. We'll join together in Micha Mocha.
Standing at the sea, singing Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, freedom's on our way. I want to hear your voices, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, standing at the sea. Micha Mocha, freedom's on our way. Let's see, put those freedom hands up in the air. Wave them way up high. Freedom, 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 freedom's on our way. The sea she parts, Micha Mocha, the sea she parts, Micha Mocha, sea she parts, Micha Mocha, freedom's on our way. And you know what? Now we're singing and dancing, Micha Mocha, singing and dancing, Micha Mocha, singing and dancing, Micha Mocha, freedom's on our. Let me see those freedom hands in the air. There you go, everybody, freedom, 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 freedom's on our. One more time, everybody singing freedom, 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 freedom's on our way.
So freedom is so good. One of the things we're free to do is to have forgiveness. So let's do this reading together. Here we go. On Yom Kippur, we think about forgiveness.
Sometimes we make others feel sad, or we feel sad.
Sometimes we hurt someone with words and actions, or we hurt with words and actions.
Sometimes we make someone feel angry, or someone makes us feel angry.
On Yom Kippur, we forgive others, and we hope others will forgive us.
Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say you'll forgive me. Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say you'll forgive me. 10 days of teshuvah, time to make up, time to pray. Shake my hand and I'll shake yours. Let's be friends for always. Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say you'll forgive me. Let's be friends, make amends. Now's the time to say I'm sorry. Let's be friends, make amends. Please say you'll forgive me.
Now, we all have favorite books. We all have books we love to read, like Goodnight Moon, or, you know, all those good books that we like to read. But there's another book called The Book of Life, where the stuff that we do, if you can use your imagination, we have it's like a diary. We keep track of all the stuff that we do. This prayer helps us to remember that our deeds, the things that we do, they matter and that they count.
So you know what I want everybody to do? I want kiddos to turn to your grown-ups and grown-ups to turn to your kiddos. And I want grown-ups and kiddos share a favorite memory that you had from this year. A really special memory. Share it quickly with each other. Something that you want to bring with you into the next year. A memory so good, so sweet that you want to carry it with you into this new year. Zochreinu lechaim, Zochreinu lechaim. Remember us, remember us, remember us for life. Vechotveinu b'sefer hachayim. And write us in the book of life. Okay, you know what I want you to do now? Now I want you to share something that you're looking forward to in the next year, in this upcoming year, something that you're just so excited for, something you can't wait for. Go ahead and share that with your grown-ups. Grown-ups, share it with your kiddos. Zochreinu lechaim, Zochreinu lechaim. Remember us, remember us, remember us for life. Vechotveinu b'sefer hachayim. And write us in the book of life. And write us in the book of life.
This next prayer that we're going to do has 3 of the most difficult words to say. We are sorry. So let's practice it together. For the wrongs we have done.
We are sorry.
So let's try that again. For the wrongs we have done.
We are sorry.
If we have not been truthful.
We are sorry.
If we have not played fairly.
We are sorry.
If we have not been helpful.
We are sorry.
If we have hurt the feelings of others.
We are sorry.
If we have made our parents sad.
We are sorry.
If we have treated our teachers badly.
We are sorry.
For all these wrongs, God of forgiveness, forgive us, pardon us, and help us to change.
Okay, friends. I need everybody to make a fist. Grown-ups, kiddos, everybody, let's make a fist. And just very lightly, we're going to tap it against our heart. Not hard, just nice and gentle. It's like we're saying knock, knock, like we're knocking on our heart.
Who's there?
It's like we're saying open up, heart. It's time to open up. It's time to change. Are we ready? Let's see if everybody's ready for a little tap. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. On Yom Kippur, it's time to restart. Ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Okay, rabbis, are you all ready for repeating? Everybody, are you ready to repeat? Ashamnu,
Ashamnu,
Bagadnu,
Bagadnu,
Gazalnu,
Gazalnu,
Dibarnu Dofi,
Debarnu Dofi,
Ya la 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 la. We've made mistakes.
We made mistakes.
And we've done bad things. But this is what
And this is what
the new year brings.
the new year brings.
It's a chance to change.
It's a chance to change.
And a chance to grow.
And a chance to grow.
With one first step.
One first step.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. On Yom Kippur, it's time to restart. Ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 la.
And now we're going to open the ark doors. I'm going to ask everyone to stand up. And we're going to pray this beautiful prayer of Inu Malkeinu, this beautiful song together. Let's do it.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu va'anenu, Ki ein banu ma'asim. Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed v'hoshi'enu. I'm sorry for what I did wrong. I'm sorry for what I did wrong. I'll try to be better no matter whatever. I'm sorry for what I did wrong. I'll try to be the best that I can be. I'll try with all of my might to do what I know is right. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu va'anenu, Ki ein banu ma'asim.
Please be seated.
Ve'al kulam Elohai selichot, selach lanu mechalanu kaper lanu. These are the days we say we're sorry for all the things we've done that we can do better. These are the days we make a promise to be the best that we can be. As we grow older, we come to see we can't be perfect, but we can be the best that we can be. These are the days we say we're sorry for all the things we've done that we can do better. These are the days we make a promise to be the best that we can be. To be the best that we can be. To be the best that we can be.
Hey, Tikva, yeah? Did you hear Rabbi Davis talking about our favorite books? Yes, I did. Well, you know, I have a favorite book. You do? What is it? It's the Torah! Yay! So, let's take it out. Okay. Will everyone please rise?
It's Chaim hi lemachzikim ba v'tomhecha me'usha darachecha darchei noam tov niftecha shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. It's Chaim hi lemachzikim ba v'tomhecha me'ushar. It's Chaim hi lemachzikim ba v'tomhecha me'ushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, shalom. It is a tree. It's not a bush. The tree of life. Tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom.
You may be seated. I have a question for all of you friends today. Who here has ever heard of the big bad wolf? Who here has heard of the big bad wolf? I have a story today about the big bad wolf on his very least favorite holiday. Can anyone guess? Which is his least favorite holiday? The holiday he likes the least. Yeah. In the back, all the way in the back with your hand up. What do you think his least favorite holiday is? Yom Kippur is a big bad wolf's least favorite holiday. We can imagine why. He woke up that morning and he gave a good stretch. Can everyone give me a good stretch like you're waking up? Oh, wow. Big day ahead of me. Let me take out my to-do list. He looks. It says, lie to children, number 1. Number 2, eat grandmother. Number 3, knock over the house of the 3 little pigs. So, as he is contemplating which one to do first, busy day, as I mentioned, he hears a knock on the door. He thinks, wow, maybe it's Grandma and I can knock something off my list first thing in the morning. That'll be perfect. But he opens the door, and it's Raccoon. And Raccoon says, big bad wolf, I have to apologize. I came here to say I'm sorry for rummaging through your garbage. I do it all the time, and I'm so sorry. And the big bad wolf says, that's okay. I don't really need it anyway. I don't do much with the garbage, actually. I do a lot of things with a lot of other stuff, but not the garbage. And he says, why are you here knocking on my door saying you're sorry anyway? That's pretty random. And Raccoon reminds him, big bad wolf, maybe you forgot. It's Yom Kippur.
I'm going to synagogue. Do you want to go with me? And the big bad wolf said, synagogue? Ugh, that's not on my list, but actually, there's a lot of friends at synagogue. Maybe it'll be a lunch buffet for the big bad wolf. Sure, I'll go with you to synagogue, raccoon. So they trek along to synagogue, going to synagogue, going to synagogue. They get to the synagogue, and right away, the first person he sees is Rabbi Dove, who gives him a big bear hug. And the big bad wolf, he felt a little warmth in his chest. Like all of a sudden, he liked the hug, and he's like, big bad wolves don't like hugs. This is a weird feeling in my chest. What am I going to do? And then he hears Rabbi Dove and Cantor Zipporah singing and talking about how everyone can change. And the big bad wolf thought to himself, I can't change. I don't know what these people are talking about. But he also he kept feeling this little warmth in his chest. So he thought, I need to leave here immediately. This is no place for the big bad wolf. So he starts walking through the forest, and he meets up with a little girl. Guess what color her Little Riding Hood was? Red. It was red. Little Red Riding Hood is walking along with a little apple strudel on her way to Granny's because her Granny's not feeling well. But she doesn't know where she's going, and she sees the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf sees her and thinks, I'm going to grab that apple strudel, eat it, and eat your grandma before you get there. But he remembered this little warmth in his heart, so instead, he helped her find the way. And when they get there, instead of eating the grandma, he helped her to eat. Because even though it was Yom Kippur, she wasn't feeling very well. So it's very important to eat if you're not feeling well. And when he left, he thought, I'm starting to get hungry myself. Okay, next person I see, that's it. Their lunch. And he's walking through the forest and comes upon 3 little pigs, each with a different house, one made of straw, one made of wood, and one made of brick. And the first sight of him, they scurry into their home, slamming the door quickly. And the wolf thought, 3 little pigs for lunch? Don't mind if I do. But all of a sudden, there's a wind comes across the forest, and he sees that the little straw house begins to sway, and he thinks, that's not going to be very good. He feels this warm feeling in his heart again, this little warm feeling in his chest, and he thinks, I got to see a doctor about that. Why does this keep happening? And instead of blowing their homes down, he helps them to actually make their homes stronger. And he thinks, wow, this is the weirdest thing ever. I have to go home. I don't know what's going on today. So he gets home just as the sun is setting, and he hears the sound of the shofar from the distance. Yom Kippur has ended. Finally, he thought, my least favorite holiday is over. And just as he began to think, can't wait to see who I can eat tonight, knock, knock, a knock on the door again. This time it's Raccoon and Little Red Riding Hood and Granny and the 3 little pigs. And they all said, thank you for your help today. Thank you for being a good friend today. Thank you for being a good listener today. And the big bad wolf invited them in, not to be his feast, but for a break fast feast. And they ate together, and he thought to himself, maybe in the next year, I'll be the big good wolf. Shana Tova, everyone.
I love that story, Rabbi Loibman. Thank you so much. We are going to continue becoming better people, just like the big bad wolf became the big good wolf, by asking for forgiveness. And so we're going to turn to our screens and read this prayer of forgiveness. We have prayed for forgiveness. We have remembered our mistakes. Now we look ahead to the new year and hope it will be a year of more acts of kindness. We can begin right now before the end of Yom Kippur. Everybody, reach out your hands to the right and to the left, to parents and grandparents and all of our siblings, friends, and teachers. And let's say, forgive me if I have hurt you. I'm sorry.
Now we can make a promise to ourselves and to God to do our best to make this year a year of choosing to do good deeds.
On Rosh Hashanah, we heard the sounds of the shofar calling us to wake up and listen, to pay attention and remember, to think and hope. Now we hear the shofar again. This is your part. It calls us to make changes,
to have more love and care for each other, more understanding, more happiness, and more peace for people everywhere.
So, maybe we should sing a song of peace. Do we have an Oseh Shalom?
Yes, we do. Oseh Shalom Bimromav. Oseh Shalom Bimromav. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. 1, 2, 3, 4. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. You know, maybe we should teach this. Everybody, let's see 1 and 1. Put it together for peace and bring it down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down. Let's try it. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh, say shalom aleinu. 1, 2, 3, 4. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down.
So the way we end services on Yom Kippur is by a long tekiah, the longest tekiah. So I want to call the long tekiah. No, I want to call the long tekiah. I want to. No, Yoshi, it's my turn. I have an idea. What's that? Let's do it together.
Jordan.
Will everyone please stand? Are you ready, Rabbi Davis?
Yes.
Here we go. Tekiah Gedolah.
I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy. Happy New Year. I'm gonna do it, yeah.
One last song before you go, so that we may all be sealed for a year of blessing, hope, and peace.
A holy day, a solemn day, a day to set aside. Yom HaKippurim from our wrongs, we will not hide. May you be sealed for a good year, and for a sweet year, and for a healthy year. May you be written in the book of life. Gemar Chatima Tova. May you be sealed for a good year, and for a sweet year, and for a healthy year. May you be written in the book of life. Gemar Chatima Tova. Gemar Chatima Tova.
Gamar Chatima Tova, everybody. Shana Tova. Thank you, Mason. Thank you for just jumping in there.
Yeah, we needed it.
We needed a little more time. And
I actually
that
remember
was
we needed it
perfect.
last year too. Now that once it
Okay,
happened,
now
I
we
was
have
like,
to
yeah.
remember.
Yeah.